The tradition continued at Muddy Creek Raceway as the Thor Mega Series started off with Dunlop Day and a bumper crop of riders. This was the scene at the sign-up area Sunday morning as riders were waiting to put the long, cold winter behind them as they chatted with their friends, some wearing toboggans and some sporting new haircuts. But all of them ready to spring forth from hibernation and get down to the starting gate to get this Mega Series underway. The sun was shining for the entire weekend as riders from 17 states and Canada were on hand. The event also paid points for the Parts Unlimited Ultra Series by FMF. As some of the 50 riders, as you see here, and their parents making way for the four-wheelers. A lot of families make it a weekend getaway, camping at Muddy Creek and just spending family time together in a sport that the family really enjoys. The four-wheel riders were moving through, getting ready for their first look at Muddy Creek in the practice round. Over 40 classes were on tap for the day, and riders were getting their first look at the track, and it seemed like it was in pretty good shape, and some of the riders appeared to be also kicking up some dirt across the tabletop here behind the starting line. The 450 pros take to the track in their first moto of the day, and it looks like the Kawasaki of Matt Weaver out of Adamsville, Ohio is going to lead the way down the staircase. Kevin Walker was on the outside, and the Honda rider Joshua Hall had the slight edge for second going into turn 2, but Walker powered around on the outside and moved into second place in the early going. The rest of the 450 class follows into turn 3 behind the lead Kawasaki. Late in the moto, North Carolina Honda rider Josh Hall reeled in Kevin Walker and made the pass for the lead. And Hall used 1 and 2 scores to win the overall. A rider out of Waldorf, Maryland on a Suzuki, that is Tony Archer. Number 92, Sean Cunningham out of Knoxville, finished third, with Kevin Walker in fourth. And rounding out the top 5 was a rider from Mesquite, Texas, by the name of Brandon Glenn. The little guys were next in the starting gate on their 50cc machines. Now this class is the 4 to 6-year-olds, and you can see that they're not intimidated by the steep inclines of the big bumps. Coming down the staircase on the inside with a good run at the lead is number 428 Cullen Myers out of South Carolina. Now in this class, parents get to assist the riders if they fall or have stalling problems and have problems starting their machines. There's usually a track worker or a parent nearby to help them get rolling and running. Number 58, Bryson Tweed out of Greenville, Tennessee is making a good run, currently in second place. After 2 motos of 50s, Cullen Myers was the overall winner for the day, with Cooper Grant from Iron Station, North Carolina in second, and Bryson Tweed rounded out the top 3. Coming down through this section, big braking bumps, very tricky for some of the riders, especially when you have the little wheels hitting the big bumps. As this young rider found out, he's tough. He gets up with a little assist and jumps back on the bike. The parents now need to be very careful when running across the track, especially in a short-sighted section where the riders are coming up quickly and you can't see them. But if you're a parent, you get really excited, though, when your rider takes a spill and you want to get to them as fast as you can and check them out. But we urge you to be cautious and not cause another accident.
Today, a free can of Speed energy drink. You stop right up there and talk to Greg.
B-Class is always a hotly contested class with a lot of riders contending for points and the lead, and we see the Suzuki number 36 lead the pack down the hill. And aboard that bike, Anthony Atkins out of Jamestown, Tennessee. The 176 Kawasaki of Justin Winiger is hot in pursuit in second place, and a Honda rider moving up on the inside. Gets into the right side of Winiger, and Winiger goes sideways, but is able to straighten it out and maintain the spot. B-Class riders just a step below the A-Class, or the pros as we call them. There are usually some very fast riders competing the B-Class, and some could do well running in the Pro Class, but maybe they're too young to move up or holding on to amateur status for a run at the National Championships in August at Loretta Lynn's. Right now we see the number 76 putting in a good run. But Winter on the Kawasaki moving up closer and closer, making a pass on the outside right before the starting line and moving into the lead in the moto. The overall finish for the 450B riders, 176 Kawasaki Justin Winter out of Greer, South Carolina picks up the win. Number 36 Suzuki rider Anthony Atkinson out of Jamestown will finish up second. Suzuki rider Anthony Atkins out of Jamestown will pick up second. Cody Rowe on the number 50 will finish up in third. He's out of Abingdon, Virginia. Fourth goes to Yamaha Cody Fortenberry from Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, and Honda rider Keaton Robeson of Lexington, Kentucky rounds out the top five. The next moto featured on Victory Sports TV for the first round of the Mega Series at Muddy Creek is the Schoolboy 1 class. In the lead, number 04 from Kingsport, Tennessee, Logan McConnell. Logan is having a pretty successful first weekend here at Muddy Creek, riding smooth and in control as he maneuvers the jumps and the bumps. Logan's competition in the class was Luke Smith. Luke Smith riding the number 74 KTM out of Gaffney, South Carolina. And KTM rider Peyton Wells out of Pound, Virginia. The number 88 Yamaha, Clay R. Alfrey of Monroe, Ohio. And on a Kawasaki, Tristan Montgomery out of Greenwood, South Carolina, all racing this weekend at Muddy Creek in a family Christian atmosphere. We hope that everyone who comes to Victory Sports, one of our events, enjoys the weekend to the fullest. Logan McConnell still putting on a good run. We're going to be having an interview with him a little bit later from Chris Beeler. Here in a few seconds, we'll find out something about this young man from Kingsport, Tennessee. Logan picks up the overall win with Smith, Wells, Alfrey, and Montgomery rounding out the top five.
Hey everybody, this is Chris here at Victory Sports TV. We are here at Lazy River MX Ranch in Dalton, Georgia for round 2 of the United States Mega Series. We're here with Logan McConnell. Logan, tell us about your 2010 season.
Well, it's been pretty good. I guess I got my first win at Muddy Creek. It's pretty hard, but it was pretty good.
It's always good to get that first win out of the way. But coming into 2011, what kind of changes did you make in your program? Are you doing the same thing you did this year, or you kind of changing it up a little bit?
Pretty much doing the same thing, a little mountain biking and a little bit of workout, but just pretty much same thing.
Same thing, that's good. Coming into riding dirt bikes, how did you get started in racing, and what keeps you motivated?
Well, my dad started riding woods a long time ago, and he bought me my first motorcycle, My mom said no, but I guess it's a good thing he did. And yeah, I've been riding since I was 4, and we started racing when I was 7.
That's good. So, out of all the tracks you've been to, what is your favorite track so far?
I like them all, but I'd say funnest one's probably Pro Sport MX, or probably this one. This was pretty fun.
This is a fun track, I do agree. So, what kind of training do you do during the week to get you to the weekend? Actually, obviously, you won last weekend, so what kind of training are you doing besides mountain biking?
I do a little bit of working out, but pretty much mountain biking's it.
Mountain biking's good. So, I guess you come with your family every weekend. It's a good family atmosphere. What about your family? I mean, do they support you full 110%? Are they with you every weekend?
Yeah, pretty much. My sister's been about everywhere with us, and yeah, they do a really good job.
All right, for 2011, what's you got in big plans? You going to try for Loretta Lynn's, or maybe hit up a couple amateur nationals?
Yeah, hopefully we're going to try for Loretta's, but we might go to a few nationals.
That's good. Way you rode at Muddy Creek, I think you'll do pretty good this year. So what about your sponsors? Do you have any sponsors you want to thank for this year?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Jamie McCoy, Kim McCoy, King Sports Cycles, my mom and dad, the people down at the practice track who helped me, and just everybody that's helped me.
That's good. Sounds like you got some good support, and best of luck for your 2011 season.
Thanks.
We pick up the first lap of the 250A class, being led by Yamaha number 42, Justin Henderson, out of Boiling Springs, North Carolina, with a good start. As they come around to complete the first lap, looks like number 92, Sean Cunningham, in second place. 285, Tony Archer from Waldorf, Maryland, in third as they cross by the scoring tower. We pick up the action now in the Bradshaw turn with Henderson, Cunningham, Archer, followed by Daniel Herron from Ohio on the number 3, followed then by 2, well, it looks like 3 North Carolina riders, Osborne, Servin, and Hall. Picking up the action now, we see Henderson coming down the staircase with Sean Cunningham shooting to the inside and taking over the lead. Cunningham will go on to win the moto. Archer will finish up in second place. Airline will finish up in third. And Henderson will slip back to fourth place. In the second moto, the win goes to Archer. Kevin Walker finishes up in second place. Cunningham in third. Daniel Hairline out of Bethesda, Ohio will finish up fourth, and fifth will go to Chris Osborne. The overall going to Tony Archer.